My name is Kawita Apila Damayanti with student number 22014200099. I made this video was for my final exam in cross-cultural understanding class. And in this video, we'll talk about Western and Eastern cultures. Okay, let's get started to our discussion today. Western and Eastern cultures. By hearing the names, we can tell that two cultures differently. We could even tell that Western cultures are the exact opposites of Eastern cultures and vice versa. According to the migrationstranslators.com, there will be four differences between Western and Eastern cultures. The first one is social interaction, and then lifestyle, and then beliefs and values, and then communication style. Okay, let's start with the first differences, social interaction. Individualism is widely prized in Western countries, and people tend to be more direct and outspoken, while in Eastern countries, place to greater focus on community harmony and people tend to be more indirect and avoid conflict. Next, differences is lifestyle. Personal success, independence, and self expression are more valued in Western culture, while in Eastern culture places a greater focus on family, community, and communal peace. And as a result, Western societies are more hurried and individualistic, whereas Eastern societies are more laid back and family oriented. Next differences is values and beliefs. Personal freedom, democracy, and human rights are more valued in Western culture, while in Eastern culture, stress, social peace, duty, and respect for authority. The last differences is communication style. Those in Western cultures are more clear and straightforward in their communication style, whereas those in Eastern cultures are more subtle and employ nonverbal to convey their message. Okay, for example, is in Eastern cultures, when we want to show respect to our parents or to someone that older than us or in a higher position than ourselves, in Indian culture, we have to touch that person's feet. And in Chinese, Japanese, and Korean culture, we have to bow our head. And however, there is no such a thing as culture in Western countries because they regard all people to be the same, like the same rights and the same position, something like that. Alright, we already know the differences between Western and Eastern countries, Eastern and Western culture, but the question is why are Western and Eastern cultures are so different? This is due to the fact that Western and Eastern cultures have different philosophies. In the journal, a study of the deep differences between Eastern and Western philosophies in ideological and political education, published in 2021, Julian Hu and Julian He argued that Western philosophy, influenced by the Greek philosophy, emphasizes on individualism, while Eastern philosophy, founded in Asia, is collectivist and influenced by the Confucianism, Mahayana Buddhism, and Taoism. Western philosophy has roots in Rome and Christianity, whilst Eastern philosophy has roots in Latin. The two philosophies differ primarily in they emphasize on ethics, and self dedication. Eastern philosophy is concerned with cosmological unity, whereas Western philosophy is concerned with self dedication and service to others. Western philosophy emphasizes ethics and preventing harm to others, while Eastern philosophy emphasizes virtues and satisfaction. Eastern philosophy is more spiritual in nature, whereas Western philosophy is more practical. So we know that Western and Eastern cultures are very different. But which one is the best cultures? Um, Actually, it depends on your point of view, it depends on your perspective. But in my opinion, both cultures are the best, and we must respect both. We must appreciate both cultures in order to harmonize and balance them in the world, especially. And we should not mock one culture, especially if we are part of the culture's followers. Just like the proverb goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you so much for attention. Bye.